I was just wild. I would do anything I could to catch anybody from any other gang. So I went looking for people. Yeah, and then secondary school was a challenge. Being told to follow instructions. Eventually the police got called into the school, and yeah, I got kicked out 5 days before my GCSEs were due to start. And then after about 20 days of being at college, if that, I got kicked out. I got arrested during my lunch break. I felt like school hadn't worked, college hadn't worked. I'm not gonna get a job having got no GCSEs. I've now been kicked out of college. I'm like, what's next? So I just did what a lot of my other friends did, and I turned to gangs and violence and doing what's necessary to get money. So I started being on roads with weapons on me, and the regard for life started to slip away. I didn't really care by this point. I got caught in Richmond by somebody from a rival gang, and with the first knife he went to slice my throat, and I leant back and he caught the bottom of my chin. And then the second knife, as he caught my chin, I turned to the side and he stabbed me in my back. 2 days later, one of my closest friends got killed. I just stopped going out on the streets and around all of these people, because I knew if I go back out on the streets and I see somebody that I don't like, I'm gonna kill him. I started looking for other options, and my mum had to catch me in the right mood, and she sat me down along with my key worker and said, look, there's a call starting just over the bridge. I went in there in my tracksuit with my hood up and my headphones in, didn't really care. After probably 2 or 3 minutes of sitting and talking to the coaches, they had sold it to me. It was just so comforting for them to understand, like, we've seen people like you, we've seen people in your situation. We've seen people that's been broken down into the mentality that you've got now. And it was just those couple of words was just enough to say, do you know what? These people actually sound like they care. That they sound like they've got a passion for helping young people. When I turned up on the first day, they didn't talk, I didn't say a word. And Ed pulled me to one side. He said, look, he said, please. He said, even if you answer one question today in the team environment, he said, that'll make my day. And I nodded and I said, okay, cool. And I thought it's now or never. A question got asked to the group, put my hand up, boom, I gave him the answer. And everybody looked at me and kind of nodded their heads to say, that's it, like, it's not that hard, you can get involved. And then boom, another answer question. And then I got overly confident. And it was every question, I could answer that, I could answer that, I could answer that. And I knew all of these things, it's just I never wanted to talk about them, because in the environment that I was always around, it was, you're a fool for talking about all of them things. You sound soft, you're this, you're that. In this group, nobody had that mentality, no one had that view. It was all here for the same reason. Before I used to get violent and I used to be aggressive, and I would hit somebody or something, or break something, or throw something. But the point where I'm at now, where I won't raise my voice and I won't use foul language. I'll just come at you with relevant points to get my point of view across so that you understand me. Spears helped me change that mindset. So Spear finished, and I kind of thought to myself, I don't want to put all that effort in, just learn all of those key skills, and it's just going to let them go out the window. I started off fishing through my brother. It's been my peace, my harmony, somewhere I feel safe that I can go to. I plan to start my own coaching sessions down at a lake that was quite local to me. I would meet mums and dads and some kids and stuff, and Spear taught me to be professional when I approach somebody, and be gentle, but be to the point with people at the same time. I give a firm handshake when I shake the mums and dads' hands, and and make eye contact with people. There was one boy that I was teaching, and one day his dad approached me and said, look, I've got a few good friends, a few CEOs that are the heads of businesses. Why don't I put a pitch to them and kind of see where it goes from there? 2 or 3 days later, I got a phone call. It was the CEO, and he said, look, meet with me tomorrow at 9 o'clock on the dot. I've got the train into central London, which I'd never really been up into central London, so I didn't really feel like I fitted in. And I went into this big business and walked into this flashy office. And when I went into the interview, I had tons of confidence, knowing that I can be smart, I can be professional, I know how to talk in a professional manner, and I can manage my emotions, which was the key thing for me. Now I'm working for a global recruitment agency. I work personally alongside the CEO. I'm traveling to meetings all over the country, and I love it with a passion. When the weekends come, and I can't wait for Monday to come back around just so I can get back to work. If I hadn't done Spear, I'd have either been on 2 paths. You've been either dead or in jail, or still out on the streets waiting for one of those things to happen. I just want to go back to Spear and say, look, thank you very much for everything that you've done for me, and helping me bring the best side of myself out. Because what you do is remarkable. You've managed to take a kid that was on the streets and managed to make me do a 180 and turn my life around and go in a complete different direction. So again, thank you to the coaches and everything that you've done for me. And that's my story.
Wipe the book clean, you could start here again. Unlock the cords that withhold and restrain. Step 1 foot out, draw a star in the sand. Make yourself known, hear them shout out your name. Something started to change. Something started to change. Yeah, you could take on the world, breathe the whole, breathe the air. Something started to change. Light up your match, let it dance to the beat. Strike up that band, make it play in the streets. Kick out your doubts, say it's time to take the lead. Fight off those fears into your life, make it real. Something started to change. Something started to change. Yeah, you can take on the world, breathe the whole, breathe the air. Something started to change. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can leave a light your life. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You could lead a brighter life. Come on, come on, come on, come on.